Hello everybody, I'm the Certified History Nerd, and today I'll be talking about all the combat headwear you'll see used by the United States during the Vietnam War. There's three really big things that the soldiers would wear. Of course, we have the most common, second most common, and I'm going for the third. Kind of going from least to last. So we'll talk about what it is, who wore it, what it could also be used as, and what was its main purpose. So first things first, we have the triangle bandage, being used as either what looks like a do-rag, or you could also wrap it around as like a bandana. Sorry. The triangle bandage typically came in the same clear package like the standard bandages, and was basically just a bigger version. It was a triangle version. Of course, it was a triangle bandage, and it was green instead of the other bandages, which are white, or I think they actually are green as well. But you know, so you can put that in your first aid pouch slash compass pouch, and yeah, it can be used as a bandage. However, some soldiers would use it like a headwear. So basically, you just put it on and you tie it in the back. It also comes with a pin, so you could pin it if you want. That, and also the most people who wore this was MacVisog. MacVisog would be the biggest user of this. Most soldiers you'll see actually have the do-rag cover. Specifically more for I think for RT Texas, what I'm portraying, I think that's a bit more common. And this will be my headwear for my US impression for MacVisog. You typically won't see it amongst standard infantry. However, it's mostly more of a special forces thing. However, there is some other options. For example, we have the second most common piece of headwear you would see in combat, typically, is the boonie hat. So the boonie hat is I think it's cotton or ripstop. It's a cotton hat, and there's several versions of it. This one is the ripstop version. It has draining holes on the side. Most of them have these areas here where you can put stuff like foliage or wherever you really want to. However, there is ones without them. The earlier boonie hats typically. This is more like a later boonie hat, really. There's really two kinds of boonie hats you'll have. You'll have the poplin cotton one and the ripstop one. Same with the uniforms. So, yeah. Boonie hats are really good. They're a really good sun hat. You can also take the cord and tie it up here if you want to just not have it on your ears as much. But it's a lot better than the do-rag, or what did I just call it, a do-rag? The bandage, because it actually blocks the sun, and it's also good at helping against the rain. Not the greatest, but it's pretty good. However, as you can notice, both this and the bandage don't provide a whole lot of protection. So, of course, the most common combat headwear is the standard M1 helmet. The 3.5 pound helmet, I think it is, or I think it's like 3.3. But this is, of course, the standard issue helmet of the United States Army and Marine Corps during the Vietnam War. Used since World War II and would be used all the way through the 80s, this is your standard combat helmet. Provides very good protection, and of course is, well, meant for that, for shrapnel protection. It's a two-piece helmet design. And this one has the Vietnam liner, of course. Ow, ant. And it also has the Vietnam War Mitchell camouflage cover, along with Vietnam War era chin straps, and a cover band. The helmet, of course, what the other things have against the helmet is they're lighter. They're easier to move with, and it doesn't make your neck it doesn't make you have neck pains. This does. However, it serves better protection, and that's why you'd see it more. Soldiers kind of want to be more protected. However, later on, and this is more early on, later on you would see stuff like that, the other two things a bit more commonly. However, the M1 helmet would be used by standard infantry, and standard infantry really only. The MacVisog and Special Forces units didn't. The boonie hat and the bandage are Special Forces things, and the boonie is a bit more common to standard infantry. The bandage is a lot less common. However, one thing you can do with the bandage is you can actually wear that and put the helmet over if you want. I don't know why you would, but you could if you wanted to. But yeah, so that is all of the standard standard headwear of U.S. forces during the Vietnam War. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.